For my community digital inquiry project, I analyzed data for Richland District 2 to better understand future communities that I may be working with. I was at Crusaderz for Change for my practicum component of EDSE 500. I worked with several people from our class throughout this experience. Crusaderz for Change is part of Family Intervention Services, which meets at Richland Northeast High School. It is a youth empowerment program which focuses on students who have previously attended Blythewood Academy due to disciplinary issues. These students are coping with feeling labeled, interpersonal, familial difficulties, and academic struggles. Their purpose is to instill hope and ignite passion in these students. I'm really pleased about my placement. I think that the program is well organized and is receiving amazing returns for the structure and diligence that they put into the program. One of the most important aspects of this program, from my understanding, is an emphasis on positive self-image. Group coordinators are so positive about them and shower them with praise. This program really seeks to pick up students who may have felt beat down by the system and to help them take on the hardships of school and life in stride. Family Intervention Services is a service provided by Richland District 2, which provides intervention for students from the 4 high schools as an alternative to a recommendation for expulsion. In addition to this, services are also available to students and families from K to 12 who are recommended for expulsion, attend an expulsion hearing, and are recommended for the district's alternative schools, or they provide these services for people who have returned to their home school on probation. They also provide family and student counseling. From the data that you can see here, as well as from the maps, you can see the wide expanse of area that Richland District 2 covers. You can also see the layout of the different schools. I've been working at Richland Northeast High School, which is where Family Intervention Services is based. However, Family Intervention Services also services all of Richland District 2. The area surrounding the school is very diverse. Immediately surrounding the schools are several apartments that students can walk to. There also is a McDonald's and Bilo close by, along with a gas station and Vietnamese restaurant. Whenever I entered these restaurants, you can definitely see a lot of students, especially in the morning, that are grabbing some breakfast before school. There's a daycare nearby the school which could help with childcare. Further down on Decker Boulevard, which is the main road that you turn off to go down to Richland Northeast High School, there is an adult recreation center with a playground behind it. It's also right next to the Northeast Public Library, and so it's only an 8-minute drive from the school. Especially if you take public transit, I think it's a great place for students to go to because there isn't a lot of parks and things available to these students outside of the school environment. Richland District 2 does a lot to help the students, and one is the Project Care Coalition. This coalition was created in the 2011-2012 school year, and it helps address high-risk behaviors among elementary and middle school students. Recognizing the connection between alcohol and drug use and academic outcomes, they are working with several committees to address concerns that range from engaging and educating military students to working with the challenges of transient populations and stressing the need for prevention efforts to reduce alcohol among students. It's hard to sum up a community in so short of time, and I'm sure that there are many aspects of the community that I've overlooked. It's easy to label an area as lacking something, because it might not be as nice, whatever that means, as we want it to look. By looking at the data, but more importantly by getting to know the people in the community, I'm learning how the community works together to support its students. As Paul Gorski states, I need to work with students instead of on them in my classroom. And the best way that I can do this is by cultivating relationships with these students and with their parents. Right now, by engaging in this practicum, by engaging in these students that are often overlooked by the system, I can choose to fight the system. And I can choose to fight this deficit view of students that is prevalent in schools even today. I recognize that the system works to systematically disadvantage certain populations in the classroom, but as an educator, I can heed Bobby Harrow's call and break the cycle of socialization. I hope that in some way I've helped students I've worked with and my peers have worked with throughout my time at Crusaders for Change. I know that this time has equipped me to handle future students in a more empowering and beneficial way. Thank you.